What's up, everybody? It's Fireman here. I'm about to give you guys another top speed tune. This is going to be the second out of the 4 cars that I'm going to be posting over the next couple weeks at this point. And then after that, I wouldn't say I'm going to be done posting videos for a while, but until I can figure out what I could actually post that's not this, all my top speed tunes and all this stuff, uh, yeah, it'll be sporadic on my videos after uh, these next 2 after this one. I do have at least one, if not a couple of other tunes that are not going to be top speed tunes, but there'll be more track tunes. But I figured you guys might like the tunes I have for track cars for more specifically Group 3 and above. I don't have any Group 4 cars or any of the rally cars because I don't really do any rally races, but we'll see. Hopefully, you guys will like it. But going straight into this one, this is going to be on the Murciélago. This is a 262 tune. It used to be a 265, but due to the fact that, people don't really have any wind on their tracks anymore, which is good, I'm okay with that. It just kind of sucks because it kind of brought down the speed a little bit, but it's still a pretty good car with a, I wouldn't say proper exactly, but with a really good tune for NOS. You could probably hit 282 to 287 ish, because that's generally I would say the range that most cars will hit at 20 to 25 miles per hour faster than what they generally get. But some cars just can't get it because they mess with the physics on the specific cars. But going straight into this, and just to make sure it's safe, I will be putting sports softs on the front just to make sure I don't have any issues on the turns, because it's been a while since I've raced this. But just for tires, just to give you guys a heads up, sports softs on the front, racing softs on the rear. If you guys don't really want the sports softs on the front, you can change them. I just generally have that on there just to be able to make sure I can actually take the turns without spinning out when I'm either under NOS or just racing in general. Because generally, once you hit about, I think it's about 270 to 275 miles per hour going around the turn, that's when the stability of the car can get very, very unstable. I, yeah, that's the best way I can say that. So there's that for the tires. Going over to the suspension, you want it all the way down, front and rear. And this is gonna be pretty much a standard tune that I've always been posting. So you guys can, if you guys want to, you guys skip to the transmission video part. But for anybody that's new, as before, ride height, you want all the way down, front and rear. Anti-roll bars, completely up to you guys for this, because it's not an older car. It doesn't need the anti-roll bars to be able to stay steady and be able to go straight. Compression for the compression, it's gonna be 40 front and rear. Expansion is gonna be 30 front and rear. Natural frequency or spring rate is going to be all the way down, front and rear. And with this, it's got no camber or no toe. And for anybody that's wanting anything different for a differential gear, I don't really mess with the differentials, especially for Route X, because it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference, honestly. But for the distribution, the front to rear torque distribution, I'm pretty sure I mess with this, because I don't think it's naturally 30-70. I don't think. I think it's naturally 40-60, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But for anybody that is running the distribution, I have it at 30-70. If that's not stock, then that's why I have it at. I'm pretty sure that's different than when it is stock. Going over to the transmission, you want to set your top speed up to 460 from stock, from the fully customizable racing stock, which I can't remember what the actual stock of it is, but whatever number you have right now, bring it up to 460. And then all you have to do is bring your final down to 2.622, and you guys should be completely fine. You guys should be matching my numbers here. The numbers you mainly want to primarily be matching is going to be 5th gear. 6th gear is all good to go for draft, but eventually I may do a NOS tune on some of the cars. You guys want me to do that, but other than that, you guys can just readjust to how you want to do the transmission for NOS racing. But if you guys are not matching my numbers for mainly for the 5th gear, the 6th gear 540 is generally what I try to go for NOS. But for 5th gear, you want to make sure you match the rightmost number, the 488. Don't try to match the leftmost number. So if you guys are not matching the 5th gear, match the rightmost number. And hopefully you guys got that, you know, on your car, wrote down, did you do whatever you guys wanted to do, normally do. I'm gonna head to the track and do the usual thing. But with this one, this is a little bit different. From what I found out, this car without any add-ons, because as you guys see here I have a spoiler on it, without any add-ons it would go about 250. From I remember, if not, it's like 245 to 250. But if you have a wing on it, and I put a medium wing on it, I don't think it really matters exactly the size wing you put on it, but I just put a medium one because it looks pretty nice on it and it looks kind of sick. But for the spoiler, the reason why I have a spoiler on it is because with the spoiler, the automatic aerodynamics of the scoops on the back of it that you guys see right there behind the just behind the door when you're looking at this way, then the little scoop there, those will pop up once you hit a certain speed. I can't remember what that certain speed is, but once you hit that certain speed, those will pop up and slow your car down, because those are technically causing your car to get more downforce, and it tucks the car further to the ground, which is good, but it's kind of bad at the same time because you don't want the car to be able to have any amount of downforce that's going to slow your car down for top speed tunes. So I just put the spoiler on it. If you guys want to, you guys can, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up that you're going to be hitting the speed I'm hitting well, not right now, of course, but you guys are going to be hitting the speed that I'm going to be hitting on the back stretch. But the spoiler that you guys put on it is all done, you guys. As if before, I put a medium spoiler on it just to be able to get rid of the flaps or to keep the flaps from, you know, adjusting and activating and all that stuff. So, and then with the spoiler, all you guys want to do is just take your downforce on the rear for the spoiler and just bring it all the way down so you can get as much speed out of it as you can. And that's pretty much just about it for the general tune. It handles very good in the turn, in my mind. It makes a lot of sense with the, you know, 4-wheel drive. But with this, you guys should be hitting about 262, just about. I wouldn't say it's guaranteed 262 all the time because it's been a while since I've raced this. So with the wind, I know it's going to be affecting the speed on it right now. So I could probably hit like 259 to 260. But you guys should be able to hit 262 without any wind at all. I mean, if you're hitting, if you do happen to have wind on your track and it's going with you down the back stretch, you guys should be hitting 265. If it's not, they messed with it in the last update that they did with the suspension, because I haven't driven this since that update, and they kind of nerfed it down to where it only goes, you know, about 260, so it only went down a couple miles per hour. But I'm still gonna post it as a 262 tune because that's what it was before. I'm pretty confident how it is now. Granted, my speed that you guys are seeing right now isn't the speed I'm saying is, but I have wind like pushing the side of me I guess. So, to my knowledge, the wind does have a little bit of a factor in it. So, but with that, that'll be the end of the video. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button. Also subscribe for more videos. I'm gonna be posting once a week right now. It's gonna be Mondays or Tuesdays right now because sometimes on Sundays I'm busy, sometimes I'm not. It's just gonna be variable, and hopefully I can get into the rhythm of posting 2 videos a day of possibly other cars. I'm not sure, not other cars, but other games, because I'm kind of getting drained. I'm kind of draining out my GT7 videos right now. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact there was not a whole lot of people that are my friends that actually, that actually play the game, I have a decent amount of them. It's just not everyone's on at the same time or at the time that I'm on. And the only time I'd be able to get a racing video for you guys would be on the during the weekend. So I'd be able to actually record a couple of videos for you guys during the weekend, but it's gonna be all variable on that, honestly. And most of the time, it won't be on here. It won't be on Route X. It'll probably be on a track race because that's what they mostly do. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, we're not gonna be able to go as fast as we used to on the previous game, so that's why I'm gonna post the track tunes for you guys. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comment down in the comments below, and I'll respond to them as quickly as I can. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.